Hello everyone, it is I, KylerNuva135, here on my very first live stream, so I hope everything's going really well right now. So yes, my very first live stream, hooray, isn't that amazing everyone? Isn't it great? So yes, as you might tell from the title, if you can read it, I suppose, I am basically doing this stream for questions and answers. If you recall one of my update videos, I did say I was going to do a video like this, and I suppose you could say this is the video. So in this case, if there are any questions you'd like to ask me, feel free to do so. In the meantime, I'm still adjusting to the stream, making sure everything works fine, and you know, just to see how everyone's doing. Yeah, so I'm still adjusting. Pardon me if this video is not starting off as well as I would like, but hey, it's okay. It's all cool. Right, so, okay, now I got things better. So I'm just gonna post this picture up of my two mocks so that I can now read the chat on another device. So now this should be easier to, I guess, pay attention to. And hang on, doesn't seem like it wants to show the whole picture, but hey, whatever. Yep. Gotta love streaming live, people. I have no idea what I'm doing. Isn't that wonderful? Yep. Oh my god, what is wrong with this screen? It won't capture all of Tyler, you are too tall. Why are you so tall? That's my first question. Why are you so tall? Right. Anyways, yes. Oh my god, stop doing that. Stop it! Stop it! No. Bad computer. Bad. Oh my... Like I said, people, very first live stream, so you can definitely tell from the quality. Okay, I'm just gonna try, and of course it's gonna keep automatically sizing itself. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so now that I think I got my picture maybe fixed, I don't know. Okay, I need to make sure. Well, as far as I can tell, this is probably as good as I'm gonna get it, so... Well, okay, let me try one more time. Let's see if this works. Alright, so yes, let's see what I have to read through. Okay, I think now this is as good as I'm gonna get it. Maybe. I might still be able to fix it a little, but right now I think this is fine. Okay, so let's read through these questions in the live chat, which I'm assuming if you are watching this not live, you might be able to watch it because YouTube now allows you to read live questions and answers. It's basically live chats, is what I meant to say. So yes, isn't that wonderful? Yeah, I don't know how to do that yet, Nitron. I'll worry about that later. So yes, let's see what I have to read through. So the very first question I'm reading from Met Productions. Kyler, can you watch some of my videos? Sure, maybe after this stream. I can't do it right now because I'm doing a stream and I know nothing about streaming. So isn't that wonderful? Yes, it's wonderful. Anyways, let's keep reading. Yeah, so same question basically. Yes, keep saying you this is the exact same question so I can repeat my answers over and over again. That's wonderful. Okay, so next question from Anthony Nguyen is what I'm going to call you. Are there any updates to your self mocks or other mocks? There have been some mocks I have quote-unquote rebuilt / revamped, but aside from like current mocks that you might have seen throughout my videos and whatnot, currently no, there are no plans for any updates. However, that could change over time. We will just have to wait and see what comes to mind. So like I said, I'm reading the same question from Met Productions. Can you watch some of my videos? I would like your opinions on my mocks, please. Like I said, I'll potentially watch them after this stream. That all depends. Jack Austin says face reveal at some point. I'm not really the kind of guy that likes to go around showing my face publicly, or at least like to a wide audience. Now, I have shown my face to some of my, friends and whatnot. Like, not everyone, but I have shown it to enough people to say, yeah, some people pretty much know what I look like. So basically, if you want me to do a face reveal, you just have to contact me on whatever, wherever I'm online, basically. Like, I have Discord, I have Facebook, I have Skype, which I barely use now. So basically, Discord and Facebook is what I mostly use nowadays. My production asks, Kyler, who's your thickest mock? Oh, easy, Bionicle. Yep, I'd say he's probably the thickest because he's so tall, so bulky. He's thick! I mean, I guess Tyler's thick too, but no, man, Bionicle, man, he's pretty thick if you know what I mean. Toa Titan asks, are you a Biotube stalker? No, but I would call myself a Biotube archivist, meaning that I do like to save videos from other accounts that have been removed. So hey, I like to keep old stuff because, I'm one of those people that does have, I know this is a cliche thing, but I do have nostalgic for old videos. I'm actually not one of those people that looks back on my videos saying, ew, so cringe. Nah, I'm like, no, it was at the time, and, I had different mindsets, and, I could still appreciate some of my old videos. Not all of them, but some of them. So, yes, that's lovely. So Notorious LEP asks, whom is having a good day? Well, I'm having a pretty good day, other than the fact that it's so hot here. I'm having heat stroke. But other than that, I'm having a good day. So Never Every Pero Bricks Bionicle asks, are you a creepy Biotube stalker? Yeah, sure, let's go with that. I'm a creepy Biotube stalker. That's right. I like to stalk very creepily, if you know what I mean. Excuse me. Toa Levo Stock asks, do you have any stop motion videos planned for the near future? I do, but as for when, I don't know. It all depends on my mood, basically. You see, when I make stop motion videos, I usually like to devote the time to them. And I don't really want to make something that I find unsatisfactory. So, yeah, it takes time for me to get used to. Well, not used to, because I am used to making videos. But what I mean to say is, it takes time to make videos, and I do not like rushing videos out to make, poor quality content. And I know I'm not saying my content's like 100% perfect or like A+, like it's a Hollywood quality film. No, it's a stop. They are simply fan-made movies that I make here at my home. And that's basically all that they really are. They're just fan-made projects that I make, that I do for a hobby and because it's fun to do every now and then. Now, granted, there are a lot of times where I do lose said motivation to make videos, but when I'm in the mood, I'm in the mood, and you'll know when I do post more videos. My Productions ask, where is MSPaint? Well, as I mentioned in my 10-year anniversary video, that's mostly going away now. Now, granted, that's not me saying I'm done using MSPaint. That's just me saying I'm not going to use it as much as I used to. Because I now know how to use actual visual effects, thanks to a certain program called Adobe Premiere. So you can thank that for being able to add visual effects. And that's wonderful, if I say so myself. Drex of the Desert asks, which of your mocks was the most fun to build? That's an interesting one because at the time, I probably would say Tazak. I guess, like, whatever version. I'll say this, probably the current version I made. It was actually a lot of fun to build that version. But I have to say, the more recent mock, and by recent I mean like several years ago, it probably has to be Tyla. She was actually a really fun character to build. So, you know, I was glad to build her. And I know a lot of people believe that she's a Drex clone, but as she mentioned in her debut video, it's actually the other way around. Drex is a Tyla clone, so plot twist. Isn't that amazing? It's amazing! Whoa! Mind blown! What a twist! Yeah, excuse my stupid voice. Zygarde Rumble VA asks, what's your thoughts on my DevilTasak Mock, the son of your Makuta mock that I've made? I think I have seen that mock, and I think it's pretty cool. Like, I'm gonna be this guy and just say it's not canon in my storyline, but it's cool. I do appreciate the fan-made projects, and I really, really do like all of the people that make, you know, art and mocks of my characters. And, you know, it's always nice to have, like, other content out there that are made by other people, you know, like fan-made content. Like, hey, you like this guy, I want to make this guy, and I hope the guy likes my guy, you know, all that good stuff. Actually, yeah, Jack Austin says the year is now 2018. I'm still waiting for a Helltros how-to build. That's actually another mock I forgot to mention I enjoy building is Helltros. And speaking of that how-to, I have been planning on doing a few how-tos, including on a certain King of Death, potentially. We shall see. We shall see. Matt Production asks, what is your opinion on Magnum Mac 1613? He's a pretty cool dude, if I say so myself. Like, I'm not one of those people that have, like, resentment towards other people. Like, I'm pretty sure there are people like Kellen out there that are not always a fan of my content. But I don't mind. It's their opinion, you know. I'm really not that kind of guy. I'm very mellow and very, I guess, laid back, down to earth, you know, normal, basically. So, yes, I'm boring. Thank you very much for asking. Okay. So a lot of people are posting Legend Reborn for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. I need to see what's going on in the chat. I don't know. I'm stalling. Isn't that amazing? I'm stalling. Yes, 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 I'm stalling. Yeah, I don't get it. Okay, so yeah. Nether Evi Pero Bricks Bionicle asks, Kyler, do you own the channel Creepy Biotube Stalker? Also just call me Nether. Oh yeah, that guy? No, I do not own that channel, although I guess it wouldn't be too surprising because that guy did post a video saying, oh, I'm KylerNuva135. I actually haven't watched it. I've only watched like a little bit of the video, but I didn't like have the audio on. Does he really sound like me or something, or is there something going on that I'm not entirely aware of? Like, I guess I have to watch the full video, but I'm just curious. Like, what's going on with that dude? Why is he saying, I'm KylerNuva135? Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, ha 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 ha. Copyrighted KylerNuva135. Notorious LEP asks, what's your opinion on the mysterious hacker 4chan? Oh, I've actually heard of this guy. I don't really know about him, but I just don't think he's that great. You know, 4chan, yeah, that's a pretty dumb guy if I say so myself. He's pretty overrated and pretty popular, and I don't know why. He's whatever. I know I just said I'm not resentful, but screw 4chan. Toatine asks, what's your favorite Bionicle movie? Admittedly, originally it was Web of Shadows, and I guess I still really like it. Like, I still like it. But from a story perspective, it's probably Legends of Metro Nui. But I do still have, I still like all three of those movies, by the way. And I do think Legend Reborn is okay, not great, not bad, just okay. Although I will say it is better than that stupid ending that was Bionicle Journey to 1, so there's that. Anthony N. Guyan asks, worst Lego MOC you have made? Shadow Gear. I'm kidding. Yeah, I meant to say Toa Shadow, but I'm kidding. He's fine. But as far as my MOC goes, I need to think about that. I guess I don't know. I'm trying to think what MOC did I make that I really didn't like. I'm not saying all my MOCs are A+ quality, but I'm definitely not saying they're like trash or whatever. I don't know. I'm thinking. Worst MOC I've ever made. You know what? I'll just throw this out. The original version of Bulvet, who's the green and black MOC. You might remember. He's basically the one-eyed, whatever that species Toa Juni made, aka Molly, aka Alira. The original version of that MOC I was not a big fan of. I did revamp it, thankfully, but the original version I was not a big fan of. So there's your answer. Alessandro Salani asks, are you trap gay? No, but I am bisexual, so there's that. So yes, I'm into both men and women. There. Anyone could get in my pants. There's your answer. Now, YouTube, please do not remove this video because of that innuendo. Because I know YouTube has very strict policies nowadays, but I'm trying to be as clean as I can, so fuck you, YouTube! Okay, I'm just playing around. But yes. The Invincible Nitron asks, question, which MOC is an Overwatch character ripoff? All of them! No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Yours is kind of a, I don't know, Soldier 76 wannabe that's in like a mech suit. Basically a cross between Soldier 76 and Reinhardt. At least that's my random guess. Let me look through some of these other questions that I might have missed. Yes, Fire Fury asks, what's Kyler's element? Who's to say? Who is to say? Maybe I don't know it, maybe I do know it, but who is to say? Yes, Matt Productions, I know I probably pronounced that character's name wrong. Excuse me, I'm not the best at pronunciations, okay? I know I'm not great, okay? So leave me alone now! Zygarde Rumble VA asks, what's your thoughts on my video, The Return of DevilTasak I've made? I have not watched that video, but potentially after the stream I will, and maybe I'll like it, and you'll know if I like it or not by liking it, so we shall see. We shall see. Right. Jack Austin asks, favorite wave/year of Bionicle? I have two, 2001 and 2008. 2001 because that's the very first year, and I got into Bionicle through Matanui Online game, which I love to death. I do like the sequel, which is fine, but buggy as heck. I also do like the Borak/Borak Cow animations, so those were nice little additions. And 2008 because it was such a huge year, so much was going on, the war between the Toa, Nuva, and the Makuta, everything around the Matoran universe, how even the conflict between Mazuka and Voltrez was so epic, and by that I mean I barely remember it. And of course, the big reveal, oh my god, we all live inside a giant robot! What a twist! And, oh, double twist! Makuta's the giant robot now! yeah, so those are my two favorite years, basically. Other years that I do like are, well, I did like, again, the original Bionicle trilogy years, 2003 through 2005. I thought they were pretty cool. 2006 was, of course, great. Had a lot of great sets that year. And 2007 was also great for basically the same reasons, but except everything was underwater. So in that case, 7.8 out of 10 to 2007. Too much water! Yudrun Micros asks, which Bionicle character should have been used more in the canon? In my opinion, Shamad is pretty underrated. There are a lot of characters I say that are pretty underused, like a lot of the Dark Hunters, a lot of the Makuta, other characters I can't think off the top of my head. But, you know, there's a lot of characters I say that could have had more screen time. And granted, I know a lot of them are fan-made characters, a lot of them were side characters and whatnot, so I'm not expecting all of them to have a lot of screen time, but I'm expecting enough. And to be fair, most of the main sets did have enough screen time, so I can't say like, oh, the Toa Metru did not have enough screen time throughout the entire year. They needed more screen time throughout like every year in Bionicle, even though they only appear in 2 years, so, you know, there's that. Joel MDMA, or whatever your name is, asks, favorite Bionicle launchers? It probably has to be the Kordak blasters. They're for one the most stable in terms of playability. I mean, I guess the Midex Sky blasters are pretty stable too, but you know, you can only shoot 4 big balls of light. And the Kordak, you could shoot 6 red missile stick things, so I think that's pretty cool. The Squid Launcher was trash, let's just be real. I could barely launch it, and if I could, it's usually through luck and not through skills, so screw that noise. And also, yes, I guess, you know, the Kanoka launchers were pretty cool too. But yeah, so overall favorite probably has to be the Midex Sky Blaster. Fire Fury asks, if you won't ever finish your stories, will you at least reveal all the secrets and twists you had planned but never got to? Well, if I don't ever finish any of my projects, then yes, this is something I will definitely consider. However, with that being said, I have been planning on making projects, and as Baronax mentioned in the 10-year anniversary, the possibility of remaking videos is not out of the question, and that does indeed include series. Now, here's my thing on series, by the way. If I ever do make another Bionicle series, what I'm going to do is film the entire series, and it's going to be in one go, and by one go, I don't mean one day. I mean, like, it's going to take a long time to do, but when I do make the series, I'm basically going to wait until I have every single shot of said series taken. Then I'm going to edit all those videos, and once the videos are complete, then I will, you know, upload them eventually, and I will announce it whenever that happens. But I'm just giving you guys a heads up of, if I ever do make another Bionicle series, that's my plan going forward. I'm basically just going to make the entire series from scratch, and before posting anything on YouTube, I'm going to basically edit and finish each video until the entire series is complete. And then I will post each episode one at a time, probably once per week if it comes down to that. We'll see, okay? It all depends on how everything plays out. But that's my current strategy on making series going forward. Nitron says, Marvel, the Infinity War is the most ambitious crossover. Me, the Brutal Mission, because of all the self-mocks that appear in it. Fun fact, if I ever do remake Brutal Mission, do not expect those self-mocks to return. I'm sorry, but most of the people that used to have those self-mocks aren't even in Bionicle anymore. And yeah, they will be replaced by different characters, and I definitely enjoyed putting them in the series back then, but I'm just going to be honest saying in retrospect, they don't really need it to be there. Like, there was really no real reason to have them in other than for, oh, it's that character. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, that's an awesome character. Like, they're doing nothing important in the story, but that's awesome to see them. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. If I ever do remake Brutal Mission, do not expect the special guest mocks to return. I'm sorry, but that's just how it's going to be. Nitron responds, that's fine, Bionicle Nitron is no longer canon anyway. I figured as much because I can barely find your videos on your channel because they are dead. I mean unlisted, I mean private, I mean unlisted, I mean dead. Yeah, so it's all cool. Toa Levostock asks, what's your favorite mask? I have several, but which one should I say first? Okay, I'll say it. The first, the Kanoe Faxon, Halimari's mask, the Olmec, Brutaka's mask. You seeing where I'm going with this? Kyrex and Brutal. Oh yeah, I also like the Mystica version of Onua's mask. Also, oh yes, the original Evoki Mask of Light. Can't ever go wrong with that one. I suppose I do also like the Mask of Shadows, the Kanoe Krakon. And that's all I can think of off the top of my head. I know there are other masks. Actually, I do like the Makuta, yeah, the, you know, like Mutrin's mask, like the Mask of Silence. You know, that's also pretty cool. Alessandro Solani asks, how much do you think you've improved on making stop motion? Back then, I barely knew how to make videos, and today I pretty much know exactly what I want to make when I make videos nowadays. So I'd say I've improved significantly. Fun fact, back then, most of my videos that featured text were basically unscripted. So basically anything that came to mind, I basically write down. And yes, I know a lot of my old videos have typos, and believe me, I've been doing my best to avoid any typos. As you might notice, because I barely use subtitles in my videos anymore, at least with my character dialogues. I now do proper voice acting, and speaking of which, I am definitely more than willing to, if any of you want to voice my videos, just be sure to contact me via Discord or Facebook, or I guess Skype, but like I said, don't expect me to be on there that much. So yeah, just throwing that out there. Little shameless plug by myself. Be sure to audition if you feel like it. But just throwing this out there, I'm trying to look for people that would suit my characters. Basically, my kind of stance on voice acting is I don't want you just to voice the character, I want you to become the character. I want you to know pretty much everything you need to know about this character, and then try and emulate what I want from said character, and be able to, you know, emote it through your voice performance. So I'm a little strict when it comes to voice acting, not saying I'm perfect at it either, but you know, I'm just trying my best to find a proper cast of people to voice characters. And also, it would definitely help me if you guys tell me which character you like to voice. That way, it would kind of help me get the idea of what voice I'm looking for. And then, depending on the voice that you perform, you may or may not get said character. So, again, we'll all see how that turns out, but I'm definitely willing to hire more voice actors to be in my videos. Toa Levostock asks, what is my Discord? I'm actually going to type it right now if I can. I don't think I have my number on me, but basically... Actually, no, wait, I don't have my number on me, sorry. I'll get back to you on that eventually, but I'll type it down before the stream ends. In fact, you might be able to see it on my stream if I'm dumb enough to show it. Yeah. Jack Austin asks, do you watch football / soccer? If so, who do you support? I support the Leicester City. No, I'm not really into sports that much anymore. Like, I used to watch basketball, but, you know, I don't really watch it anymore. So, it's okay. It's okay. Fire, stop asking who my waifu is. That's none of your business. Kim Hinton asks, if you don't mind me asking, what is your opinion on Gen 2? Sorry if you answered this already. My opinion on Gen 2 is, it was okay. It was basically okay, that's all I can say. Like, the sets were fine. I actually did like a lot of the sets they made. But yeah, the storyline was painfully mediocre. And that ending, bleh, just bleh, that sucked. I'm sorry, but it did suck. I'm just being for real with y'all. It Frostbite asks, what's your first inspiration for Tazak in general? So, fun fact, Tazak is basically based off of a lot of, like, movie villains, and villains in general, like in games and whatnot. So he's based off of, like, oh, Darth Vader, oh, Hannibal Lecter, oh, Davy effing Jones from the Pirates movie, oh, this person, that person. I guess Vader would be the obvious answer to that question, so sure, Darth effing Vader. Mr. I don't like sand. Yes, Mr. I don't like sand is the reason Tazak exists, so thank you very much, George. Thank you very much. Fire Fury asks, should Ninjago hurry and die already? I actually like Ninjago. I think it's way better than G2 Bionicle. I don't know if it should die. It's definitely kind of entering its, I suppose you could call it its endgame arc, or whatever you want to call the current series. So, you know, I think it's doing fine overall, but yeah, it's probably going to end eventually. I don't know when, but eventually. Joel MDA Ma asks, favorite moment of the classic beloved in the all-known Hydros Chronicles. I don't know. I haven't watched that series in a long time. I guess one of my favorite moments has to be when, you know, I guess the final confrontation against Makuta, Virak, and all the Toa, and Hydros, and all that stuff. Actually, another moment I really like is the inside battle between Hydros and Shadows, and, you know, it was like, oh, remember, Hydros, you're not alone! Remember, there's unity, duty, and destiny! So yeah, there are some moments that I liked. Fire Fury asks, what is your opinion on The Last Jedi in the Star Wars fandom after its release? So this is something I've been thinking of a lot lately, actually. So as y'all know, The Last Jedi was an incredibly divisive film. Me personally, I liked it. Now, keep in mind, just because I like it does not mean I think it's perfect. I definitely do agree with a lot of the film's criticisms. So, and I do wish the film was better. Like, this is my thing. I wish everyone loved The Last Jedi, okay? I wish the movie was something that everyone would love, but nope. The director decided to bend over backwards and screw over all the fandom with doing all sorts of boneheaded decisions that pissed off a lot of people, and, you know, everyone ended up hating the movie, more or less. So my stance on it is, I think it's alright, but I totally understand the criticism, and I do think to an extent it's warranted. Personally, the number one thing they need to do is fire Kathleen Kennedy, because she is awful. She does not know what she's doing with that goddamn franchise, and I agree with, like, Bob Iger, you know, the guy that's in charge of Disney. He's basically, like, saying this is not all what Star Wars should be. Like, the fandom being enraged and no one going to see Solo, a Star Wars story. So yeah, they need to get rid of her and figure out what the hell they need to reevaluate. And I am hoping to God Episode 9 makes sure that none of those mistakes repeat themselves from Episode 8. So that much I will say. But overall, I definitely think it's very interesting from, you know, hearing everything from both sides, from the people who like the film and those who don't. But yeah, I'm just hoping Episode 9 is able to rectify a lot of these problems. I am hoping to God Episode 5... did I say Episode 5? I meant to say Episode 9! I do not know how to count! Episode 1, Episode 2, Episode 3, Episode 9! No! So yeah, Episode 8 was okay. It was fine. I'm just hoping Episode 9 is a lot better and that they fix a lot of the problems with Star Wars in general. Because they need... Because, like, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, the fandom's toxic. No, they are very vocal. And it's not like a group of haters, like a bunch of haters. There are genuine criticisms from that series that are voicing their displeasure. And I do understand and to an extent agree with them. And I do hope that Lucasfilm figures out how to fix their own series. And I really do... And I really hope they do so as soon as possible. Because I'd be very disappointed if Episode 9 basically ignores all the criticisms. That would be a huge mistake in my opinion. LT Snakehead asks, so what animation videos are you making now? Nothing right now, but I'll get back to you on that when I do make a video. So keep that in mind. Nether asks, Kyler, can you please keep it PG? Okay, sure, but first off, fuck you! Okay, I'm just kidding, but yeah, like I said, I'm actually not that big of cursing, believe it or not. Like, I curse usually just to be edgy and whatnot, or just for a reaction, you know, like, when something bad happens, go like, ah, fuck! But, you know, that's natural, at least in my opinion. But honestly, I'm not a big fan of cursing. In fact, something I have been taking a lot of consideration over is to curse a lot less in my videos. And no, I'm not doing it like, I'm not going to make my videos like, oh, you know, like dumbed down or anything. I'm still going to try and keep it at the same quality that I've always had them at. But yeah, I'm basically going to try and make them a little bit more family friendly to an extent. Yeah, PG-13, Anthony, that's probably a more appropriate way of describing a video. Sometimes I like to go R-rated, to be honest, but I know I have a certain fan base, so I try to take them into consideration. You see, Ryan Johnson, I listen to my fans! Okay, I'm done bashing Star Wars. I mean, of course I love Star Wars, but yeah, the new films, they have a lot of problems, and I do, again, to an extent, agree with them. Is it the Scared or the Sacred? I think it's the Scared Productions. The Scared Production asks, hey Kyler, do you think it'd be a good idea to make Lego Ninjago be made into Lego action figure line? Funny thing, I actually did see a picture and in that video of that Lego Ninjago Bionicle-esque action figure, and it is the stuff of nightmares. I love it! But yeah, I guess it's okay. I don't know. It's pretty obvious Lego has toned down a lot on the Lego construction lines. But, you know, we still have Star Wars. So, you know, there's that. Alright, people. I hate to say it, but I'm probably going to end the stream in just a moment. So, last question. Last question, everyone. Let's see. Anthony asked, if you had to pick a weapon, what would you choose? Me personally, a scythe. I guess you could say I'm more of a sword person. But I guess another weapon I like to choose is like a Warhammer. That'd be pretty cool to wield and bash people's head over with a hammer. Wait, stop! Hammer time! Boom! Yeah, so yeah, sword or Warhammer, basically. So basically, either Tahu's Flame Sword or Light Pterodax's Warhammer. Pick your poison. And yes, that is all the questions I can answer right now because I'm basically ending this stream right now. So thank you all very much for watching. I do appreciate you all being on my very first live stream. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot more of these, but we shall see over time. But thank you all for joining. Hope you enjoyed and hope you all had a lovely time, and I shall see you all in the near future. Now, if you excuse me, I need to unprofessionally end this video by using this streaming program and basically stop right now. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes, I'm sure, damn you!